The filmmakers behind Harriet were tasked with securing a Harriet cast talented enough to bring the real-life figures behind Harriet Tubman's story to life alongside some fictional and composite characters. The 2019 film, directed by Cossie Lemons, follows the events of Tubman's life, focusing on her escape from slavery and subsequent rescue missions as part of the Underground Railroad, which cemented her legacy as an American icon. Harriet takes some creative liberties, including inventing and amalgamating characters for the sake of narrative efficiency, but the broad strokes stay true to history. Harriet saw a long journey to the screen, with co-writer Gregory Allen Howard first pitching the biopic under the title Freedom Fire in 1994. Howard recalls that one studio executive wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. Thankfully, the final film is more respectful when it comes to casting Harriet's real-life figures. That paid off, as the film's talented ensemble is a highlight, and the actress in the titular role was even nominated for an Oscar for her lead performance. Cynthia Erivo as Harriet Tubman. Date of birth, January 8, 1987. Active since 2010. Actor, Erivo is an English actress and singer. Her first screen role came in 2015 with the role of Magdalene in the popular British comedy series Chewing Gum. The same year, Erivo gained widespread recognition for her lead role in the Broadway revival of The Color Purple. Erivo also starred as Dolene Sweet in Bad Times at the El Royale, Belle in Widows, the Blue Fairy in Disney's 2022 Pinocchio, and Odette Rain in Luther, The Fallen Son. For her work on Harriet, Erivo was nominated for 2 Oscars, one for Best Actress and one for Best Original Song Character. Cynthia Erivo plays the titular abolitionist, Harriet Tubman, in the movie Harriet. The biopic is fairly accurate to the true story of Harriet Tubman, who was born Araminta Ross. As depicted in the film, Harriet Tubman really did escape from slavery, making the 100-mile journey from Maryland to Pennsylvania. Once there, she took on a key role in the Underground Railroad, making numerous trips back to Maryland and rescuing dozens of enslaved people. As Harriet's ending indicates, Tubman later went on to work as a spy and expedition leader for Union forces during the Civil War. Leslie Odom Jr. as William Still. Date of birth, August 6, 1981. Leslie Odom Jr. as William Still in Harriet side by side next to a portrait of the real William Still. Active since 1998. Actor, Leslie Odom Jr. is best known for originating the role of Aaron Burr in Hamilton, a part which he immortalized in the 2020 Disney Plus presentation of the show. Leslie Odom Jr.'s post-Hamilton career has seen the actor star in numerous major films, including One Night in Miami as the singer Sam Cooke, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery as Lionel Toussaint, and The Exorcist, Believer as Victor Fielding. In 2023, he joined the horror franchise The Exorcist in Believer character. Leslie Odom Jr. portrays William Still in Harriet. As depicted in the film, he was an American abolitionist and chairman of the Pennsylvania Anti-Slavery Society who worked with Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad. During his time working on the Underground Railroad, he assisted in helping free at least 649 enslaved people. After the war, he became a prominent businessperson and philanthropist. Joe Alwyn as Gideon Brodess. Date of birth, February 21, 1991. Joe Alwyn as Gideon Brodess in Harriet. Active since 2015. Actor, Joe Alwyn is a British actor best known for his roles as Marsham in The Favourite, Robert Dudley in Mary Queen of Scots, and Nick in the Hulu streaming series Conversations with Friends. In more recent years, Alwyn starred in the thriller film Stars at Noon and the anthology film Kinds of Kindness by Yorgos Lanthimos. He has also drifted into a music career, which started when he was dating Taylor Swift from 2020 to 2022. Character, Joe Alwyn appears in the cast of Harriet as Gideon Brodess, the film's antagonist and final owner of Harriet Tubman, who pursues her to Philadelphia following her escape from his Maryland plantation. In real life, Tubman was indeed enslaved on the plantation of the Brodess family, but there was no such person as Gideon Brodess. The character was created for the film to unify the forces of antagonism faced by the real Tubman. Janelle Monáe as Marie Buchanan. Date of birth, December 1, 1985. Janelle Monáe as Marie Buchanan in Harriet. Active since 2003. Actor, Janelle Monáe is a 10-time Grammy-nominated recording artist and actress. She also leads the Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery cast and plays Teresa in Moonlight and real-life NASA engineer Mary Jackson in Hidden Figures. She also started to find more success later in both the horror movie Antebellum, where she took on the lead role, and in the drama espionage series Homecoming, where she appeared in the second season in 2020. Character, in Harriet, Janelle Monáe plays Marie Buchanan, the freeborn owner of a Philadelphia boarding house who befriends the title character, teaching her how to dress and act like a free woman. Like Gideon Brodess, Marie Buchanan is not based on a real person. In the words of Monet, via Refinery 29, the character is an amalgamation of historical figures and the women who did help women like Harriet make a better life for themselves. Clark Peters as Ben Ross. Date of birth, April 7, 1952. Clark Peters as Ben Ross in Harriet. Active since 1970s. Actor, Clark Peters has had an accomplished career. The actor is best known for his role as Detective Lester Freeman in The Wire, but he also plays Abercrombie in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Otis in DA5 Bloods, and Harry in John Wick. He earned a BAFTA award for his performance in DA5 Bloods. In 2022, he took on the role of Whitney Houston's father, John, in Whitney Houston, I Wanna Dance with Somebody, and had the main role in the Showtime series The Man Who Fell to Earth. A character, Harriet Tubman's father, Ben Ross, is played by Clark Peters in the film Harriet. The real Ben Ross earned his freedom at the age of 55, going on to become a successful timber estimator. However, Ross's role in the Underground Railroad caused him to become a target, so he and his wife were forced to flee to the north. Harriet supporting cast and characters. Zachary Momo as John Tubman and Cynthia Erivo as Harriet Tubman embracing in Harriet. Zachary Momo as John Tubman, Harriet Tubman's real-life first husband, who remarries after her escape. Momo appeared in the film's Kill Team as Sergeant Brewer and Dr. Sleep as David Stone. On TV, Momo plays Horatio Cousins in The Nevers and Seth Butler in the miniseries 7 Seconds. Vanessa Bell Calloway as Rit Ross, Harriet Tubman's mother. The actress, with more than 150 credits to her name, has appeared in numerous major films, including Coming to America as Imoni Itzy, What's Love Got to Do with It as Jackie, and Lakeview Terrace as Aunt Dory. On TV, she plays Edie on This Is Us and Carol Fisher on Shameless. Omar J. Dorsey as Bigger Long, a fictional black slave catcher whom Gideon hires to help him find Harriet Tubman. Dorsey plays Sheriff Barker in the Halloween reboot trilogy and Big Tony Hamilton in The Blind Side, and stars as Hollywood Dessonier in the Ava DuVernay-created TV series Queen Sugar. Vondie Curtis Hall as Reverend Samuel Green. In Harriet, the real-life Reverend and Underground Railroad conductor Samuel Green is played by Vondie Curtis Hall. The actor, who is married to Harriet director